Hey guys, gals, friends, and pals, this is Paul, EastXTwitch, and welcome to another episode of Saturday Game School, where we learn about a different game every Saturday of the year. Tonight I'm joined on mic by Tyler.
Hello.
And we are playing a very recently released game that is not old at all, called Giga Wrecker Alt. You heard of this one, Tyler?
No, I haven't.
It was actually developed by Game Freak. Have you heard of them?
The Pokemon guys?
Yeah. They make other games too, it turns out.
Why?
This is one of them. Why? I don't know. I guess they want to make more money, or because they have creative ideas and they don't only want to make Pokemons. Let's check it out, this game. Yeah, it's called Alt, so I think it's not the original. I think maybe the original was a 3DS game or something. I couldn't tell you for sure. But it's on Xbox, PlayStation, Switch, and Steam. And guess which versions are on sale right now, Tyler?
All of them.
All but one. All but the PlayStation version.
Aw, dang.
Yep. Sells for $25 on PlayStation and everything else when it's not actually on sale. March 20th, 2032. Hey, this is the near future. They appeared without warning. Thank you, Wolfblade. Killing machines of unknown origin. A wild frenzy of speculation about their identities soon followed. Pretty good art. Foreign military robots run amok. Autonomous weapons sent to evade us from outer space. Metallic lifeforms from another dimension. Relics from an ancient civilization. Newspapers and talk shows buzzed with conspiracy theories that bordered on the supernatural, but not for long. The invasion advanced with astonishing speed. All humanity could do was watch as cities continued to fall until there was no one left to make wild-eyed theories. Wow. Yay, Perfect Zero! Thank you for resubscribing, buddy. Poor Perfect Zero, he's feeling ill, Tyler. He actually has the same thing that Brandy and I had in February, it seems.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, I hope he feels better soon. Not an army in the world stood a chance against this technology no human had ever conceived of. 3 years have since passed. The few survivors remaining in this living hell crawl like rats in the ruins of better days, waiting miserably for their inevitable capture. What a cheerful premise. Once caught, the old and diseased are put to death, while the young are forced into a life of slavery until they perish. That sucks. Amidst this misery sits a girl in captivity. The robots have taken her family, her friends, her everything. Her name? Reika Rekeji. Did I say that right? Rekeji.
Rika.
Yeah, Reika Rekeji. It's alliterative, a little difficult to say. Let's just call her Reika.
Okay.
She says, I managed to claw my way out of some pretty hairy situations these past 3 years. Guess my luck had to run out in the end. 19 years, huh? Is that all I get in this life? That is all some people get. Not far from the prison, another girl searches the ruins of the city in earnest. This is a lot of story, man. I have to find her no matter what it takes. So someone's looking for her. Audience, how's the game volume? Please let us know. Oh, look. I'm a little 2D anime girl. With ever so slightly off animation, I would say. A button jumps? Yeah, I figured that out pretty quickly.
Like missing a frame or two from the animation.
Yeah.
Occasionally, but it doesn't look amazing.
I think the prison's up ahead, she says. Let's go back instead. What does that say? There's an up. It's one serious landslide. I'm not sure I could smash my way through it. If only there was some way to put it back to how it was before it collapsed. Oh, is that a hint about what the game's mechanics are going to be? There should be a control panel around here that'll open it. Yeah, figure that out. Well. What's the last 2D platformer you played, Tyler?
I don't know. I'm sure I played one pretty recently because I play a lot of 2D. Well, I play 2D games that have platforming, but like an action. Is it actually a platformer, or is it like an action game with platforming elements?
I think it's got some puzzle elements, which isn't great, but we'll find out.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I'm scrolling through my trophy history. Klonoa is kind of 2D.
Klonoa?
Yeah.
2.5D, but yeah, that's basically the same thing.
Dead Cells is 2D, but it's not really platformer. It has a little bit of platforming.
Yeah, I mean, it's an action platformer.
Oh, Little Nightmares 2, but that's 2.5D.
There you go. Is that all you play anymore, Tyler? 2.5D games?
That's right. Screw those regular 2D Ender Lilies, but that's more of an RPG one.
You don't say.
Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown isn't either. See, I'm sure there's actually a platformer on here somewhere.
The roguelite one is fully 2D.
Closure is a puzzle platformer.
Oh, I'm not familiar with that one.
That's cool.
I heard it had a good ending. Gave the player a real sense of closure.
That's right. Animal Well is a puzzle platformer.
Ooh. Why do perfectly good platformers have to add in puzzle mechanics, dude?
Puzzles are fun. Platforming's not enough unless it's like really challenging platforming that's super easy.
Wow. Well, I mean, like, if platforming isn't enough, then give me some action. I don't mind action.
I like puzzles. Puzzles are the best part.
I think I like them less as the years go on, but I mean, it's not like I can't handle them in general. Maybe it's just because it's harder to do puzzles while you're on stream, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
Uh-oh, she says the goodness in Reika is going to cause the fall of the human race. For the sake of humanity, you have to die. Whoa, this girl isn't here to rescue Reika, she's here to kill her. No, wait, stop! Ah! What happened? The new girl got grabbed and Reika's all bloody. I guess the bullet hit her shoulder or something. She's a test subject. I have to complete my mission. Oh, look at that. Wolfie has beaten the main Persona 3 Reload story. That probably took him lots of hours.
Those games are very long.
Yes.
They have a lot of dialogue.
Definitely. I've never actually played one of them. I really should, but gosh, they're so long. Oh, and Iki beat Planet of Lana too. Didn't you say you played that? No, it was Sperry, I think. Somebody said they played it.
Played that,
okay.
No. Split Fiction is out already?
Oh no, I lost my left arm. I think it's in, like, I don't know, open alpha or something? I don't know. Somebody tell us about Split Fiction.
It's reviewed on IGN, so
it
must be out.
Okay, my bad.
It looks cool.
So, I'm fatally injured.
On IGN. Is it not an EA game?
Split Fiction?
Yeah.
I didn't think it was. Wolfie says he loves them, but they're very time-consuming. Called himself Dr. Kozuki, and as my consciousness slipped away, I accepted his offer. This guy's gonna save her life somehow, even though she lost an arm. I became a guinea pig for his experiments in exchange for my life. Wow. She's no longer human. She's got a horrible metal arm, and who knows what else. You know what that means, don't you, Tyler? Metal butt.
That she's horrible. Metal butt, yes.
Definitely. I'm a cyborg named Reika Rekeji. Hey, you listening? Yep, all ears. Daydreaming?
GameSpot gave it a 10. Holy crap.
Wow.
GameSpot hates everything.
Yeah, that's kind of wild. He wants data from the field to help with his research. She wants to find something out, but she won't tell the doctor, who has weird facial hair. I'm only your knight in shining lab coat, he says. You're going to work off your debt by exploring this place and sending me as much data about your surroundings as you can. Once I'm satisfied, you'll be free to go. Free? With these robots in charge? Who are you trying to kid? It'll be a breeze. Think of it as just a little chore you have to do before you can go play. Alright, what choice do I have anyway? Now let's start gathering that sweet, sweet data. If we're talking about data from Star Trek, he was pretty sweet. Not that you'd know, Tyler, since you don't remember the pilot episode of Star Trek, the original series.
I remember it. I just didn't know why you were sending that to me.
Well, I don't know. I just thought it was a funny picture.
Oh. Oh,
but
okay.
also it had to
Yeah, I
do
see
with
that.
the original series.
South Park made fun of it. South Park has an episode about it too on Futurama.
Nice.
To it. To that weird wheelchair that beeps.
Yeah, it is weird. So well done, someone I've already hit a dead end. And that's an example of how cool Star Trek Lower Decks is, that it has stuff like that in it. Don't get your wires in a bunch. Alright, they're introducing my new abilities, the jaw-dropping miracle that is cyborg technology, courtesy of him. And that's how you're describing turning me into a walking junkyard? What's with the attitude? You told me to do it, didn't you? I guess you're half dead at the time, so there's a slight chance you weren't making the wisest decisions. Don't sweat the small stuff, kid. The writing's pretty good on this.
That's good.
By using special electromagnetic waves to amplify your brain waves and bioelectric signal to excite the nanomachines scattered throughout the atmosphere and soil, then applying momentum to crystals, blah blah blah. It said scientific mumbo jumbo. That's great. Which leads us to an inevitable and quite beautiful conclusion. Hit that wall and you will break it. Alright. I can hit it with my robot arm. Ooh, and it fell down. And then I can break it more. That's not so bad.
Game Freak made this game?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Freaky, right?
Like one person there?
I mean, it's a little low budget, but
Yeah.
like I said, the writing's good, and so far mechanically it's sound.
Good. But like you think they'd go a little bit more budget on the graphics.
I guess if it started out as like a 3DS game or something, then it makes sense.
Well, maybe it is. What's it called again? Giga Wrecker Alt.
Yeah. I think you're right. Welcome to the channel. Oh yeah, I don't even know what the first Giga Wrecker was on. Can you tell us? I may finally have a way of fighting back. Maybe I can help end all this craziness.
Windows was the only place it was on.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Steam only has Giga Wrecker 1. Yeah, that's true. Steam has part 1. And it's on sale for like $1.50.
Well, they didn't put Alt on there. That's weird.
Yeah, it is. But how different even are they? I have no idea.
Probably not way different, but usually they get the new versions or even upgrade them to the free versions on PC.
Yeah, it's true. I think I'm getting the hang of this. I can tweak the trajectory of my attacks. I can attack up, and I can attack down. And I can break through rocks, which is actually quite cool. But not that rock. I can break through most rocks.
I don't think this is a sequel, right?
Probably just enhanced.
Yeah.
It's got more alt.
That's right. That's why her hair is green.
There you go. Looks like some kind of yellow goo on it. It's actually nanomachines in liquid form. You can recall the fragments of anything you break as long as they're covered in nanomachines. What do you mean recall? Okay, using radio waves, you can manipulate the nanomachines attached to debris and pull them toward you. Think of yourself as a walkie-talkie nanomachine magnet. Only works on smaller debris though, so you have to crush things up. Right bumper recall. Neat. And what's the point of that? I can pull it together and make a big rock, and then throw the big rock. And that is pretty cool. Well, nothing else plays quite like this, Tyler.
Good.
That counts for something in my book. You can carry this rubble around and throw it at someone. The more you recall, the larger your mass gets. Give me more. Weird. I can't just throw it, though. It's sort of like a boomerang or something. Ah, hey, punks. Yep, and then I took their wreckage and added it to my collective. Only 40 cents there, Icky says. That's cheap, Icky. You should get it. I'm guessing you already know, so you can recall fragments of the robots you destroy. Okay. Because they're made of liquid nanomachines. Preserve your memories. A save point. Yeah. Yes, I want to save my progress. Save complete, buddy. Have you been playing anything this week, Tyler?
Let's see. Not much. Oh, Orcs Must Die 3. Almost done. Well, done with like the main story and the additional campaign, but I might go back and work on platinuming it with my friend.
How many trophies are you missing?
Just 2, but you have to like 5-star everything in hard mode. Like we beat it in hard mode, which is fine, but like you have to 5-star it in hard mode, which is not really that fun.
I assume there's videos to follow or something?
I haven't looked yet.
I would hope so. But, I mean, I like it when when you could just figure out how to do that kind of thing and you don't have to use a guide, you know? It's
Right,
annoying
yeah.
when you really have to do it a certain way to perfect a level.
Yeah, it's probably doable, but like you do have to play a while and do it, so it might be easier to just, not that you'd really have to follow a guide for every level, but maybe like look for a overpowered like set or combination of traps and stuff, and just use that on every level, and we haven't really looked through that.
Ah. Well, I hope you're able to accomplish that then.
Hopefully.
See that spot surrounded by pink glowing particles? It's a convergence point. Okay. In other words, you can use it to reset things if you mess up the puzzle. Yep, that is what it is. It can only travel back in time if I mess things up. Let's try it. Guess what? I didn't mess things up.
Good job.
Thank you, but I'm still going to reset it anyway. Where's my gimme achievement? Way to go, P-Game it! Oh no, I lost my whole big rock thing that I had. Oh well. Warning, Tachyon Generation Zone. Okay. Tyler, I'm ashamed to admit I did not do any RPG Maker with over the break.
Dang. I also noticed you didn't hit your goal of 3 reviews.
Oh man, I didn't even hit my goal of 1 review. I screwed that up badly. Uh-oh, messed that up just there. It's unfortunate. At least I wrote something, but there were more things. I mean, for instance, you know, getting my fillings that one day, that took a lot of time. And then I had a different doctor's appointment on a different day, and we went to Houston twice. One of those times was unexpected. So stuff like that kept coming up. Thursday I had karate and the podcast, and I don't know if I mentioned it, but for the podcast it takes me about 3 hours of working on the script. So podcast isn't great for getting a lot done that day, you know? But anyway, I wish it had been less busy.
Yeah, understandable. Time goes by fast.
Really fast as we get older.
Lots of stuff to do in life.
A little too much, if I'm being honest. It's partially my fault for having so many interests, but it's also just the way time flows so quickly. This game does not have great music. It's sort of ambient and annoying. It seems to be pretty sound from a gameplay perspective. Interesting. So learning how to use an elevator. There's no way I weigh anywhere close to 150 pounds. She forgot that she's a cyborg now. But yeah, we got some good... It zooms way far out, which is interesting. Can I... Oh, okay. Let's try that again. Eee! You're welcome. We appreciate you following the channel. I assume you follow the channel, right? Ah! And just so you know, people who win prizes get enrolled in the newsletter, which we send out once a week. I hope you won't mind. I put a lot of effort into the newsletter. And
better read it, dang it. Every word.
And especially you have to point out my typos, right, Tyler?
That's right. That's the best part.
Okay. Attack from a greater distance. You'll find out soon enough. Okay, whatever. Ah, I guess it's been a little while. The door's locked. Okay. What am I doing here? Oops, I didn't mean to rewind time. Come on, game. Can you tell what I'm supposed to do here, Tyler? Well, that knocked that off.
You don't just destroy those 3 things, then it falls down and makes a platform for you.
I don't think that was the idea, but I'm not sure. It said something about making the thing bigger. Now, another question is, can I deliberately drop my rock? Because I don't see a way to do that. Yeah, I messed that up.
We can't just rewind it or whatever.
The OG? No, P-Game, we've actually been around since 2014, but still, that's a long time to follow us, and we appreciate it, especially now that you've turned up to watch. That makes you cooler than some people.
That's right.
Alright, Tyler, where do I hit it?
Yeah, just hit it where it's yellow.
Anywhere it's yellow. But, did that... Oh, well, almost high enough. Oh, interesting. I didn't know Twitch only lets you collect points on 2 channels at once.
And you can't push that thing?
I don't think so. Let me try, though. Nope. Just walks right past it. Let's reset it.
Your weapon is really like this stupid ugly rock.
Yeah, I mean, that's the whole thing, is you're breaking up rocks and doing stuff. Get over there.
I mean, I feel like that's gotta be it.
Yeah, you have to hit the yellow rock, for sure. The question is... How...
Hit the far right
what?
one. Oh, you did probably.
Wait, okay.
You
Did that do
hit
it?
the far right one. There.
Yeah, that did it. Go, Tyler. Same thing here?
Probably.
Uh-oh. Oh, come on, so close. There are some physics involved.
I see that. Looks kind of, yeah.
Come on, help me out here. Game. Yeah, I need... If I could get it to... Oh my gosh. She landed right on the edge of it and fell off. Jordan, glad to see you. How are you today? Have you been playing anything this week, Jordan? Or are you like Tyler and you've only been playing that furry game that you're so into?
Right.
I need this to scoot over to the right. It wobbles when I walk by it a certain way, but not enough. What if I hit it like this? Alright, maybe that'll do it. Ah, still not enough. Come on, Mr. Game. I was expecting this to be more exciting, Tyler.
It's definitely just like a screen-based platformer puzzler type thing.
Yeah, just do puzzles over and over. It's just, I got a code for this game a long time ago, and I never streamed it. And then they had it on sale on Xbox Live, so I thought, I'll buy a copy to use for a prize and we'll stream it. And that's how we came to where we are today.
Uh-huh.
There we go, that did it. At least it... Oh, no, come on. At least it lets you rewind time easily enough. Get over there. Yeah, open the door. Jordan's not talking, Tyler.
Dang that, Jordan.
Classic Jordan. Well, have you watched anything?
Some Fresh Off the Boat, and some of The Office, and some South Park. Just same stuff I've been watching. I don't think I watched anything new.
Gotcha. We didn't watch a whole lot of different things like we normally do because we've just been trying to progress through Daredevil, you know? Had my class for what? Problem is, Brandy barely likes it, so she's kind of negative about it. And
Yeah, I didn't love the old Daredevil stuff I watched.
How far did you watch into it?
Not very far.
Well, Season 2 has a really good Punisher arc at the beginning that's some of the best Marvel stuff, I would say. It's really good, you know? And the rest of the season's alright. But, yeah, certain episodes have really... And I think you said you don't like action as much as me, but certain episodes have really, really good action.
Good. Yeah, no, I'm not a huge action guy.
Massive debris larger than the Absorber. Thank you, Wolfblade. Look at Wolfblade being such a helpful member of the stream. Smash it with a bigger ball of debris. Let's do it. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Jordan. Is it the same job you always have, or why are you so particularly tired, if you don't mind me asking? Ha! Kill it. Yeah, that's true. Kids are very tiring. Tyler, didn't you say some kids beat you up one time?
More than one time.
There you go. Last week, wasn't it?
That's right.
Oh, so here's another mechanic they're about to explain. Arms reconstruction and manipulation, or ARM for short. Co-teacher absent since Monday. That is no fun. Maybe you guys should have had spring break like us. You can create weapons or tools? Okay, how? So you have to get blueprints or something to make these things. Find a terminal containing the right blueprint data. You can plug right in and install it directly into your brain. Install it to my brain, she says. Yeah. Oh, the last week of March into the first week of April. Okay, Jordan, that's not so far off. I hope you can hold it together until then. I know it is rough right before a big break like that. It's like, just let us get through this. We talked about it last week, Tyler. The week before spring break for me was one of the toughest weeks in my career because I was helping so many kids with their research and like calling home and telling the parents your kid's gonna fail if you don't get them to do their research paper, all that.
It's a lot of extra work.
Yeah, I don't love it, but that's the ideal thing they want us to do. You know, it's like, that's me being a good teacher by going above and beyond in order to try to keep them all passing.
Right.
Shouldn't have to do that, but whatever. I want them to not be mad at me.
We passed them anyway.
See, I could do that, but I wouldn't feel very good about it. Jordan, do you have to do grading as well? I want a blueprint, dang it. They mentioned blueprints, I gotta have one. There's a terminal, maybe that'll do it. I'm just carrying this huge weird rock. Looks like the terminal contains data for some kind of blueprint. Yes! Nanoblock blueprint. Isn't that kind of like Legos, nanoblocks? Do you have to grade, Jordan? Because if you do, it must be hard with such a loud kid. It's a nanoblock. Yeah, that's impressive, Darker Player. Are achievements even going to matter if Xbox goes completely third party? I think that'll be kind of the end of things, won't it?
Seems like it.
Well, look, I made a cube.
I mean, do they matter now?
Well, in that we've been earning them for years and years, and they're all part of the same profile.
Right.
Those of us who weren't done wrong by Microsoft years ago.
That's right. But yeah, no, it'll probably do it. It's hard to imagine how they could incorporate them if they're only third party.
Well, I hear for Forza you're going to have to sign in with your Xbox profile.
Yeah, I heard that too.
So, I mean, I guess they could do that, but will people be happy about it?
Hope they get a lot of crap for it, like PlayStation did, like Sony did.
Yeah, well, I mean, Steam users...
Right. Yeah, they're pretty irrelevant. Oh yeah. Yeah, they were ahead. They were ahead 2 generations ago. They had all the steam behind them. Yes, they did. Yeah, they guessed wrong. They guessed wrong. You know, they thought that was the device that people needed, and that's not what people needed or wanted. Oh, we've been talking crap about Xbox. You guys missed it.
Yeah, Vlad Slavin, you missed show and tell when I showed off an anime I got. It was Human Brian's favorite anime called Jungle Deiko. You missed that too, Tyler.
Oh, probably.
Is this where I'm supposed to get? What are they? Oh, I can zoom out. Dang, there's a lot of areas, Tyler.
Pretty big game.
Yeah.
Lots of puzzles.
Oh, God. We don't have to stream it for the whole time, right?
One room at a time.
Oh my God. I can't even figure out how to... What am I supposed to push here? Just B? Okay. I think I was just supposed to push B. Whatever. Is that what happened, Dementia? It's good to see you, Dementia. What's this? It's remarkable. Appears to be some kind of teleportation device. Do you think, I mean, this has good writing. Does it have a story that gets exciting and cool at the end? I wonder. It looks like this is a fast travel device. Yep. Vlad Slavin is sad that he missed the Jungle Deiko thing. It's alright, Vlad. Show and tell is just a thing we do at the very start of the stream, so you gotta be here right at the beginning. And then we do not include it in the YouTube replays, with very rare exceptions. You can activate it.
Yeah, what did you get besides a book?
Well, I got a big, nice Spider-Man book, Superior Spider-Man. It would have been good for you to learn about. Superior Spider-Man is a really cool story arc.
Black and red.
Well, yes, he is black and red. That's not what makes him superior, Tyler.
He has things on his back.
Yeah, and because you're thinking of the Funko Pop or something?
Yeah, the little Funko mystery minifigure that I have of him.
Yo, Kano, Alejandro, it's good to see you. Feel free to hop on mic with us. Kano is an OG-er. He joined within the first year of the stream, I believe.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the story's intriguing, and I would say that mechanically this is a good game. But I don't want to do puzzles, Tyler. I don't like puzzles.
He kind of looks like Doc Spidey.
A bit. But yeah, the cool thing about it, as I talked about earlier, is that Dr. Octopus is in Peter's body for years of, you know, like 2 years of the comics or something. And he's trying not to be bad. Like, right at first he's bad, but then something happens that makes him stop being so bad. And he's like, okay, I'll be the superior Spider-Man. I'll do it better than he did. And he really tries and grows as a person. Although, of course, at the end they reverse it all to return to the status quo. So I'm told, because I haven't read the whole run. That's right, Vlad, Doc Spidey. Superior Spider-Man. Paint my foot. Alright everyone, we have been playing Giga Wrecker Alt on Xbox. This was developed by Game Freak, published by Rising Star Games. It seems to be a pretty creative puzzle platformer. Tyler, what are your thoughts on this game?
Seems okay.
There you go, Tyler says it's okay.
Seems puzzly.
Yeah, it's very puzzly. I mean, there's some depth to these mechanics. I'm just not in a puzzle mood tonight. I didn't even know what kind of game this was when I scheduled it. But I think if you like this kind of game, you'll probably have a lot of fun with it. It's just not really my thing, that's all. Tyler, thanks for being a great co-host as always.
Yep, happy to be here.
Icky, thanks for running the contest. Jono, Perfect Zero, and everyone else who subscribes, thank you for that. It means a lot. Regular viewers, we are glad to hang out with you as well. We love you guys. We'll see you next week, and whatever you do, don't hate. Appreciate.
See you guys. That ought to hold the little SOBs.
Jono, Lord of the Seventh Ward. Lord of the Seventh Ward, you got to be more than just a cameo to get mic privileges. You seem like a really nice guy, but you know, we got to get to know you. 5'6" and above. Icky says, isn't the average male height like 5'9" or something? 5'8" or 5'9".
What part of the world?
Oh yeah, very
Probably
true.
Probably
Yeah.
not in Asia.
Oh, Lord of the Seventh Ward wants a soundboard noise.
Oh yeah, I can do that.
Too funny.
Woo! Thanks for watching, kids. We love you all.